morning, everyone. Let's start our practice today in child's pose. So if you could come down to your mat and move into child's pose. Good. Take the knees nice and wide, sit back into the heels, extend the arms out front. Just bring your forehead all the way down in contact with the earth. And begin to find your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Just arriving in your practice today. Feel the belly full of air. And then just shake the hips from side to side. Continue to clear your mind. Give yourself permission to be fully present. Beautiful. Let's make our way up to all four. So wrists come under shoulders, knees come under hips, and we're in a tabletop posture. Long through the spine. Draw the belly button in. From here, we'll move through cat-cow. So exhale, tucking the chin, arching the back up. Inhale, we want to open the chest and open the eye gaze up to the sky. Good. Roll through that with your breath. Exhaling into cat and inhaling to cow. Just bringing some fluidity to the spine as we warm the body. Good. 2 more cycles of breath. And from there, we'll come back to tabletop with a neutral spine. From tabletop, tuck your toes, press the hips up and back for down dog. In down dog, go ahead, walk your dog, pedaling the heels down toward the floor. Lengthening through the arms, the spine, and the legs. Eye gaze is back towards your feet. We'll take the eye gaze up between the hands and we'll walk up to a forward fold. Beautiful. Bend the knees a lot. Allow the chest to rest. And allow the head to come down toward the earth. You can cross the arms. Just give a little shimmy from side to side. Allow the head and neck to release. Good. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise up. Exhale, hands through the heart. And coming back to mountain. Good. Inhale, take the hands overhead, interlace fingertips and press to the sky. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, come toward your right. Little side bend here, crescent moon. Inhale, back center. And exhale, opposite side. With the breath, come back center. Release the hands, bring them back and behind. Interlace fingertips behind and press down to the earth, opening the chest, the throat, and the heart to the sky. Good. Release the hands. Roll out. Roll out through the wrists, ankles. And then find yourself back into mountain. Grounded down through all four corners of the foot. Neutral spine. Belly button pulls in. Quads engaged. Shoulders down away from the ears. Good. Big breath in. Arms rise. Exhale and fold. Forward fold. Good. Lengthening out through the back of the hamstrings this time. Inhale, we'll come up halfway to half back. So creating length through the arms, the spine, and the legs. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Hands come down through the heart. And back to mountain. Good, bringing the breath in. And dive. Rising up. Exhale, let go. Right leg goes back, lung lunge. We'll take a knee. Inhale and rise. Good, opening up those hips. Bring the hands down to the instep. So both hands are going to come down to the instep. Tuck the toe from behind and just press up off the ground. Giving a little runner stretch here. Keep the spine nice and long through the back. Good, knee touches down. And then we'll shift our weight back. Heel down, toe up on the front leg. Good, lengthening through the hamstring. Shifting weight back forward, our hands come down to frame the foot. Toe tucks, we'll step into down dog. Now your choice here, you can hold down dog or run through a vinyasa. Coming into high plank, lowering to chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Toes tuck, hips high to down dog. We'll all meet in down dog. Eye gaze up through the hands. Tiptoe up or jump, you choose. Back to our forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Hands coming back down through the heart. Come again to mountain. Good, big breath in. Out and fold. Rising halfway. Exhale, let it all go. Take that left leg back for a lunge. Ground down through the knee. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. Hands come down to the instep. Toe tucks from behind. And then one straight line from your heel all the way through the crown of your head. Knee touches down in the back. Then we'll shift our weight back onto our heel. Front heel is down, toes come up for a hamstring stretch. Beautiful. Shift the weight back forward. Hands come down this time to frame the foot. That leg steps back into down dog. Good. Rolling through a vinyasa here. Or hold down dog. We'll all meet in down dog. Take the eye gaze forward and make your way to the top of your mat. Good, from forward fold. Reverse swan dive rise. And hands coming through the heart. back to mountain. Good, breathing in and out, let go. Halfway and rise. Let it go, forward fold. Right leg back, long lunge. From long lunge, allow that heel to come down to meet the earth for warrior one. Good, hands come down to frame the foot. Heel releases up, pressing to down dog. Good, you chose down dog or flow through. Make your way to the top. Reverse and rise. Hands through the heart. Back to mountain. Good, same thing, opposite side, working our way to warrior one. In and out. Rise and release. Stepping back to lunge. From crescent lunge, revolve that heel down and square the hips. Warrior one. Hands come down to frame the foot, stepping back, down dog. Good, go ahead, roll through or hold. Meeting in down dog. Hang out here in down dog for just a moment. We're going to bend the knees a lot. And then take the right leg up and over to left shoulder. Opening that hip. Reaching with the toes, pressing back. Good, coming back. We'll take that knee up and through the hands, setting up for a pigeon. So come up nice and tall. Good, just allow yourself to melt down into your hips. Give yourself some time here. Good, big breath in. And exhale, slowly begin to work your way down. Good, keep coming. Going to your edge today. The exhale, allow the hip. Feel a little looser. Release a little tension. Good, walking back up slowly. Coming up nice and tall. Good, toe tucks from behind, plant the hands down and press to down dog. From there, go ahead and walk your dog. Pedal out the heels. And then come into stillness. Knees bend, left leg goes up and over to right shoulder this time. Good, reaching, opening the hip. Good, keep reaching, keep opening. One more breath. Draw on that big inhale. Exhale, knees come through. Setting up that pigeon. Toe goes flat in the back. Up nice and tall to start. Good. With your exhale, working your way down, feeling the hip to widen. Each breath a little more. Okay, continue making your way down. Using that exhale to release any tightness in the hip. Let it all go. Inhale, rising back up slowly. Come all the way back up, nice and tall. Tuck the toe from behind, hands come out, and press into down dog. Go ahead and walk your dog. From down dog, we're going to float into high plank. So roll onto your toes and then align your shoulders right over your wrists. Good. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Good. Make your body long and strong here. Touch down with your knees if you need to. Good. Pressing back. And then rolling forward. Good. 2 more times. Down dog. High plank. Down dog. Into high plank and hold. Bring the right knee to right elbow. Touch, hold, and touch back. Opposite side. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Touch back, high plank, and then press to down dog. From down dog, tiptoe all the way up. Back to forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan. And exhale down through the heart. Beautiful. Let's take a wide angle straddle. So toes are going to point out to the corners of your mat. Good. From there, you can go wherever you like with your hands. You can stay right at your hips. You can cross them at the back or bring them to prayer like this in the front or the back. So you choose what's right for you today. Good. So ground down. We're going to send the chest forward and the hips back as we hinge hip forward. Good. Eye gaze off your mat. Long spine, long legs. From wherever your hands are, release them down to the earth. Draw a big breath in, and then right arm is going to lift and revolve open with your exhale. Inhale, touch down, coming back center. Realign a nice long spine. Opposite side, big inhale, exhale, open to the sky. Good. Draw the inhale, draw the arm back down for long spine. From here, we'll heel toe in to a nice wide squat. And we'll sit down into our mala squat. Elbows come right to the knees, to the inside. Chest is up nice and tall. Hips sink down toward the earth. Come into your squat. Slow your breath. Steady your gaze. Good, you can have some movement here. So maybe rolling around in a figure 8. Just doing what your body allows you to do today. Maybe lift up from the heels, coming up to the toes. So go ahead and play around with that. Coming out of your mala squat, heel toe all the way back together, and then come into a forward fold. Good, bring your hands up, down through the heart. And then we'll ground ourselves down on our mat, so come to a seated posture. We're going to take bound angle. So bring the soles of the feet together. And you can have some movement here or stillness, totally up to you. Good, grow tall through the spine with the inhale. With the exhale, allow the knees to come a little closer to the earth. Good, sit up nice and tall. Grabbing on either the instep or peace fingers at the toe. Coming out one leg. Good, touchdown. Reset, nice and tall. Good, instep or peace fingers. Opposite leg. Coming back. Up nice and tall, here's your challenge for today. Balancing and extending. Good, pressing firmly into your feet with your hands. Good, stay tall through your spine and draw the belly button in. Beautiful, bring the feet back together for our bound angle. Good, again, movement if you like. Good, then come into stillness, up nice and tall. With your exhale, begin to hinge hip forward. So I like to say 1 breath, 1 inch. Keep reaching. Okay, go ahead and walk yourself back up. We'll keep the right leg and extend the left leg long. Then bring the sole of the foot right to the inner thigh. Up nice and tall. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale and reach down slowly. So from this posture, our nose comes down towards our knee. And you can take the hands right to the foot or mid-calf, whatever works for you. If you're wanting a little bit more of a lower back stretch, go ahead and reach that arm over to the pinky toe side. So both arms are reaching to the pinky toe side, and revolve the head through the arms. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, open. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So take the sole of the foot right to the inner thigh. Ground the hips down. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise overhead. And exhale, reach down. Again, you can take that same option here, reaching both hands to the pinky toe and revolving through. Or perhaps you'd like to stay neutral. Coming back up with an inhale. And exhale, the arms open. Awesome. We'll make our way onto our backs. So go ahead and do that. Knees come into the chest. And go ahead and give yourselves a little back massage, rolling out through the hips. Knees circle around both directions. We'll take our arms out to T. So bring the arms out nice and long. Shimmy the shoulders around on the ground. Then we'll drift the knees over to the right side of the body. The knees can stay stacked or split. So whatever feels right for you today. Eye gaze is opposite direction of your knees. And allow yourself to come into this gentle spinal twist. Exhale and letting go. Beautiful. Pressing the knees together and roll back to the center. Go ahead and roll out through the knees, both directions. And then drift on over to the opposite side of your body slowly. Again, knees stacked or split, up to you. Eye gaze goes opposite direction. Exhale and letting go. Beautiful. Draw the knees back to center. Go ahead and roll out through the spine. Bring the hands to the instep and pull down for happy baby. You can rock your baby if you like. You can extend to each side. Go ahead and just find the happy baby posture that works for you today. Beautiful. Releasing out a happy baby into your Shavasana, or whatever posture you would like to meditate in today. Just taking your time, coming down. Just find your breath. Connect to that breath. Breathing in And breathing out. And soften the jaw. Soften the eyes. And soften the shoulders down away from the ears. Allow the breath to move freely in and out of the body. You find that your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back and refocus on the breath. With your inhale, feel your body full of new possibilities. And with your exhale, release anything that may be holding you from those possibilities. Any beliefs, any stories, any tightness or tension that you may feel as that arises. Exhale and release, let it all go. On your own time, just bring your attention back to the physical body. Small movements in the fingers, wrists, toes, and ankles. One knee at a time, draw in toward the belly. Give yourself a nice big hug. Then make your way over to the right side of the body for a few breaths. And then just begin to make your way up to a seated posture. Up nice and tall. We'll close our practice with a cleansing breath in. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you have any comments, suggestions, postures that you would like to see put into the practice, please drop me a note in the chat and let me know. We'll incorporate them. I'll be here with you guys on Thursday as well. Thank you so much.